More and more people are thinking of getting chickens nowadays, which is a great thing. But it does mean you have to think ahead so that you're able to get the supplies you need. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 things that you should be thinking about and planning for right now if you're planning on getting chickens in 2021. Hey, this is Ashley at Square It Farms, and today I'm bringing you another 2-minute quick tip. 2020 was a huge year for the homesteading world. So many people jumped into getting chickens or growing a garden, which I think is absolutely fantastic. But it did mean that some of the common products and services that homesteaders and hobby farmers use were sold out for a lot of the 2020 season. So if you are thinking of getting started with chickens this year in 2021, here are 3 things that you should be planning right now. First of all, order your chicks early, ASAP, like right now if you can. If you're planning on getting chickens, put in the order. Now that doesn't mean that you have to get them right now, but at least put in your order for later this spring or summer. A lot of the major hatcheries sold out on popular breeds of chicks earlier in the season last year than typical, so put in your order right away. And second, if you are doing meat birds or turkeys and you are not planning on processing them yourselves, make sure you book your butcher, your processor, early. Processors were hit with a lot of demand last year and were booked out throughout the season. And the last thing you want to do is get your chicks and then realize that you don't have a processing plan for them. In fact, I would check with your processor now before ordering your chicks so you can make sure you get your chicks and have that processing date set in place. That will just give you a lot of peace of mind. Finally, number 3, I would say order your supplies that you're gonna need early. Some popular items were out of stock for a lot of the year last year. Things like Premier One's electric poultry netting was out of stock a lot throughout the season. And then I even know that our local farm stores had a lot of trouble keeping in chicken feeders and waterers. So as you're in your planning stages, just go ahead and submit your order, go to your local feed store, pick up a feeder, water. It's not that expensive, and you'll have what you need when you need it then. Don't be planning on making those last minute trips to the store because you don't want to get there and find out that they don't have anything. To sort of sum things up here, basically the rule of the game for getting chickens in 2021 is to plan ahead. Try to beat that crazy spring rush because it's going to happen again, and I want to make sure that you get the supplies you want for your first batch of chickens. So that's all for today's 2-minute quick tip. Thanks for following along. I'm so excited for you to get chickens this year. If you're interested in more tips about getting your first chickens, go ahead and hit subscribe to this channel where I'll bring you a lot more tips and tricks for first-time chicken owners.